Time for the Mullvad VPN review. It's one of the people's favorite after all. From the account creation that requires no personal data to high standards of security, it is a paragon of a VPN quality. But Mullvad is not only about good security. In this Mullvad review, I will get to the bottom of the upsides and the downsides it has. To start with, is Mullvad good for security? I've heard that Mullvad is considered to be one of the safest VPNs, and in my experience, it's not just simple rumors. The Mullvad VPN account creation process has to be the most unique of all I have encountered so far. You don't need to provide an email address. Instead, you are getting a personalized account number that you use to log in. The payment can also be completely private, not just with cryptocurrencies, but with cash or specialized Mullvad vouchers you can buy in certain shops. A lot of effort was put into making Mullvad private, that's for sure. One downside is that it's in Sweden jurisdiction. This country is part of the 14 ICE Intelligence Alliance after all. However, with no logs policy in place and a Mullvad privacy audit, I believe it can deal with this minor issue. Even the baseline security is reliable. There's a choice between the AES-256 and ChaCha20 encryptions, with both being viable options. Plus, the kill switch is enabled by default to avoid IP and DNS leaks. While Mullvad doesn't have that many additional features, it can offer shadow SOCs protocol against internet restrictions and split tunneling for flexibility. Plus, there are options to block ads, malware, and even gambling and adult content. WireGuard servers also has an option to enable multi-hop, a good array of features overall. But that alone is not enough to judge Mullvad, so I'm continuing with this review of Mullvad VPN. Next in line is performance. Once again, there are a lot of things here that Mullvad does a bit unconventionally. For instance, its servers are separated by the tunneling protocol they use. About 340 servers use OpenVPN, over 380 have Mullvad WireGuard support, and about 30 servers work on the bridge protocol. With a total of 899 servers in 39 countries, Mullvad falls off in comparison to most top providers. On the other hand, Mullvad takes pride in the fact that it owns a portion of their server grid. And I only have to agree, this is praiseworthy investment that takes away a lot of outside influence on their infrastructure. Performance-wise, I'd say that Mullvad's speed test showed me a stable connection and a decent speed level. The worst I have seen in it about 40% loss, but with my baseline of 300 Mbps, that's honestly not that bad. I would have loved to take the speed for a spin on my favorite streaming websites, but alas, I can't. Yeah, it's a sad moment for this Mullvad VPN review 2022. Mullvad doesn't work with streaming content. Neither Mullvad Netflix, Hulu, BBC iPlayer, nor any other combos worked for me, no matter how many servers I have tried. If you really want a streaming VPN, I can't recommend Mullvad. You'd have to pick a VPN like Surfshark. It can access 29 different Netflix libraries and a lot more content in general. Plus, it has been much faster for me than Mullvad. But it's too early to get all pessimistic. With a great negative comes a great positive. This Mullvad review reaches torrenting and Mullvad is awesome at it. I've not experienced any P2P restrictions with Mullvad, and that's only the beginning. Security aside, there's Mullvad port forwarding and SOC 5 proxy to increase your torrenting performance. Not enough? How about split tunneling for versatility? And wait for it, this feature is on Linux as well. If you didn't know, that has to be the only VPN I've tested that has this feature on Linux. So yes, great for P2P as I've been saying. Continuing with upsides, Mullvad doesn't have a platform it won't support. I've seen apps for Windows, Mac, Android, iOS, and Linux. So yeah, no need to wonder, does Mullvad has iOS app? It does, but without the split tunneling feature. That said, as of now, there are no browser extensions that offer VPN, but there's one on Firefox that serves as a privacy companion. This extension includes ad blocker, cookie auto-delete, and a couple more interesting things. Overall though, Mullvad has been easy to use. I've never stopped to think how to use Mullvad, a very straightforward app. The Mullvad VPN download and installation process is also easy. The whole account number thing simplifies the registration and login process. I find it to be a unique approach with a huge upside, but this is not the only unique approach Mullvad takes. Time for this Mullvad VPN review to talk about pricing and how Mullvad breaks all conventions with it. Mullvad sports a consistent price tag, about $5 per month, regardless of how long a subscription you are going for. While many VPNs offer discounts for long-term subscriptions, Mullvad only offers a 10% discount if you are paying with crypto, and that's about it. To be fair, I find it a bit disappointing that Mullvad doesn't offer a free trial that most VPN providers offer these days, especially seeing how Mullvad is a bit pricey. But a 30-day money-back guarantee kind of fills this spot. Oh, you also get 5 simultaneous connections per account, a number consistent with some of the top providers, so that's okay. So, is Mullvad good enough to use it? The verdict for this Mullvad VPN review for 2022 is yes. Yes, it's worth using. I can see why it's a go-to choice for security-oriented users, and the added flexibility of device support and torrenting helps Mullvad to be amongst the best VPN providers. I still believe that there are better options for streaming though, and the pricing doesn't seem very fair to me, considering you lose on that streaming aspect. So if you are a big streaming enthusiast, I will leave my list of best VPNs in the description. You will also be able to get a reliable streaming VPN with a discount by following that link. Thanks for watching this Mullvad review. VPN providers can be very different, and I enjoyed taking a look at this unconventional option. Don't forget to let me know what you think about Mullvad VPN in the comments below. I'll try to answer all of your questions, and I'll see you soon in another video.